On the corner, on the highway. Yeah, I'm singing. I can't sing.
You can't, obviously.
I can't. You say I can't? It's so rude. You're so rude. It's cool though, isn't it? I know I can sing.
What?
I know I can sing.
You can't sing.
Yeah. I'm a dope singer. What you heard isn't me singing.
You can't sing.
That's cool. That's your opinion. It's calm.
Fair enough. It is my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, you're allowed to have opinions. It's all right, isn't it? Like, we're humans, isn't it?
Fair enough.
You know what I mean?
You probably can sing, just not great. That's all.
Again, that's your opinion. Do you know what I mean? So it's calm.
I think a lot of people share my opinion. So.
Each to their own, innit?
Cool. Get closer.
Yeah.
Me or the mic?
Harold the mic? Either or. Yeah, man, that's good, bruv. That's good. So yeah, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thanks.
First and foremost, thanks for being here.
Thanks for inviting me.
Thank you so much for this. KENZA.
Yes.
The R&B singer.
Oh my God, stop.
But no, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your time. Yeah, man, we're really going to get to know you as KENZA the person and KENZA the artist. I'm assuming they're two different people.
They could be, yeah. I would say it's more of a mix. Like, it really depends. But yeah, they're different people.
Is it like alter ego? Like, you know, Beyonce's got Sasha Fierce and...
It is an alter ego because, for example, KENZA the artist is way more confident than KENZA the person. Even though they are both confident, you can see a giant difference
Yeah.
between one another. So
Right. So yeah, man. Obviously, when I sent you that document, obviously, with regards to being here, what intrigued you? What made you feel like, you know what? Yeah, I want to do this.
well, the way you talk about it, it's more like, obviously this is your way, like, to build your own image, to build your own podcast. I'm not sure what you're trying to do, like, exactly,
Yeah.
but obviously this is the way you want to do, let's say, a business, okay? But you still care about whoever you're bringing.
Yeah.
So it's like you want to actually genuinely know more about that person.
Yeah.
Like, help that person grow in their way as well.
Yeah.
So it's like you're trying to do it both ways.
Yeah.
So.
I think also you've hit like one aspect of it, and just to kind of off the back of that, another reason obviously why I've done, obviously this is obviously what I explained to obviously everybody, obviously prior to obviously coming, and obviously when we're here. The main reason why I've done that is because there is so much unrecognized talent that we have here in our hometown, and a lot of uncommercialized talent, you know, that really, I wouldn't say really needs a platform, but there should be a platform for people obviously sitting in that same boat. Do you know what I mean?
Makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? And obviously along obviously with recognizing these talents, everyone's got a story. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's got a story. And obviously to the people that, you know, be listening and watching, people sitting at home listening and watching, something that you say within your story should kind of resonate with the people watching.
Exactly.
So for example, again, you're a singer.
Yes.
You're a singer. So throughout your singing journey, your singing career, obviously you're going to, you know, feel stuff, go through things, and obviously there's going to be people watching and they're going to be listening to you thinking, rah, I'm going through the same thing. How did they deal with it?
Like, they relate to it.
Exactly. And on the flip side of that, for you, as the guest, obviously not just you, but obviously just everyone, some people obviously may not have spoke their story. So obviously this is like a first for them, and like an element of therapy to it as well. So obviously I'm not calling myself a therapist, but, you know, I kind of want this to be a platform of, I wouldn't say necessarily like a safe space, but a platform just where people can just, you know, yeah, do you know what I'm saying? And obviously we're going to have have fun with it.
Sounds like a plan.
Nah, it is, man. It
Sounds good,
is,
sounds
but
good.
it's dope, man. It's dope. It's dope. It's dope. It's dope. So yeah, Kenza. Let's break it down, man. So you're a singer.
Yes,
You're a singer. You've got an accent.
I do.
Obviously, I know where you're from.
Yeah.
Obviously, we spoke before. So obviously, for the ones obviously that don't know where you're from, where are you from? What's your heritage? What's your background?
It's very simple. I'm just Moroccan Spanish. So basically, my family is Moroccan mostly. There's some mix in there, but that's just too complicated. But I was born and raised in Spain.
Okay.
So
Which part of Spain?
between Almeria and Malaga, so south Spain.
Okay. I wouldn't say I've never been. I've been Lanzarote. That's why I wanted that.
Lanzarote.
Yes, Lanzarote. It was nice.
Of
It
course.
was
You
nice.
should go Malaga. Malaga is cool.
I've
Barcelona.
heard. Obviously, it's on like my, I won't say my bucket list, but on like one of my places to
It's
go.
quite cheap. Like, come on. It's like, you
I mean,
can go there
Spain.
to relax.
Yeah, Spain is nice. Spain is nice, but the only reason why I don't really like going to Spain, yeah, like there's a lot of English people there.
Not true.
There is, man. They love English people. Love of Spain.
I wouldn't say there's a lot.
You don't think?
No.
I just hear them talk about like Benidorm all the time.
Yeah, but Benidorm is like old English people.
But so I think probably that's why like I've been like I haven't really been on. I've been to like other places in Europe, but just
Literally,
again.
that's the only city in
Yeah.
Spain where there's like a lot of English people.
Yeah.
And you're talking about that one specifically.
But again, that's
in Malaga. There's not a lot of English.
but yeah, but do you know what it is though? Like when you hear something for the first time, that's like your kind of like your introductory to it. Do you know what I'm saying? So
impression.
yeah, exactly. So I was just like, I'm not spending money to go and see English people in the sun. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't want to see that, do you?
Not necessarily, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go because I do love a travel. I try and like to take 2 holidays a year, city break and a big holiday. And so Spain obviously is on, you know, like actual like Spain, not like one of the Canary Islands and stuff like that, like proper
That's
like.
still Spain.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not. My geography is good, but it's not great. But back to you. So you're saying obviously you're you said you grew up in Spain or was you born in
Yes,
Spain?
I was born and raised in Spain.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's quite close because I'm from North Morocco. Like, my family's from North Morocco. So I would be there twice a year, I would say. Like, we would go to Morocco. And then for summer, I would go 3 entire months
Yeah.
to Morocco every year.
Okay. So
So-
did you go like obviously through your like your stays obviously in Spain and Morocco? Did you go school in both countries or just Spain?
No, but I did do, like, lessons in Morocco, like Arabic, whatever.
Okay. So you're very like you're bilingual,
I'm trilingual.
trilingual. So
Actually, I do speak a little French and Italian, so I speak 5 languages.
so what is that? What's that?
That's multilingual, I think.
Trilingual.
Trilingual. I think it's called
Trilingual.
multilingual.
I mean, yeah, it's but you know you see 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
1 by
Is it
try.
fifth?
Fine. I'm gonna say bilingual in it, but
Bilingual, okay.
wherever it is,
That's a
people
new
let us know
word.
in the comments in it. Like,
That's a new word. Bilingual.
so yeah, so talk us like through like your upbringing, man, like your schooling, like home, because again, like you're the first person obviously that we've had on here who is from, you know, another part of
really?
the world. Yeah, so this is obviously going to be very, very interesting, obviously to kind of like hear like your story and stuff like that, and obviously we're going to get into everything. Yeah. So how was it, you know, growing up, you know, in Spain?
To be honest, like the lifestyle in Spain, I probably is the only thing I miss from it. Obviously the weather is amazing, food is amazing.
Oh yeah.
But I gotta say, to be truly honest, there's a lot of racism. Even though I was born and raised there, like my papers are Spanish, right? I
Yeah.
do speak fluent Spanish. I would say it's my first language. There's like at school even they will drop comments like it wasn't like full on, at least against me, against my family, yes, because
Yeah.
they obviously do look Moroccan. Like my mom wears hijab,
Hijab,
so,
yeah.
like they obviously look like they are Moroccan.
Yeah.
From another. But
That's
against me it
nuts.
was more like teachers even, they would say like, oh my god, you're so smart, because I was like a good student.
Yeah.
It went all down. But by that time I was a good student. So,
Yeah.
they would be like, oh, you're so smart to be Moroccan, like stuff like that. You're too pretty to be Moroccan. And I was just like, okay, I think you're taking that like you're giving me a compliment. It's kind of an insult.
Yeah, but again, it comes back down to like that whole ignorance thing, and
I think it's more that than so I wouldn't take offense just because I feel sorry for them people that make those comments because they are not cultured enough.
Yeah.
To know, or like when I was younger, I used to do Ramadan, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what it is, right?
Ramadan. Yeah.
So like they wouldn't understand. Like they will be saying like, "Oh, we're gonna call social services because like this cannot be. You're underage." I mean, I was 16. You're underage, and they're making you do this. I'm like, no, I have faith. I'm doing it because I want to. Like,
wow, that's mad.
Yeah.
So obviously, like praying, obviously during like that time in the day and stuff like that, they obviously weren't cool with you to do that and stuff like that.
I don't know. Or like if I go with my mom to somewhere else, my mom spent 20 years in Spain, so she's obviously fluent.
Yeah.
They would talk to me, not to her. Like my mom is talking to them, and they were like, yeah, so, and like.
Wow, bro. Is that because obviously just the way that you look?
Yeah, and I'm like my mom speaks fluent Spanish. Why don't you talk to her? It's her thing. Like we're doing something for her, like doctor's appointments stuff. I'm just there because, well, I want to spend time with my mom. I guess I don't know, like, and.
Wow, boy. And I thought we had it bad, like over here, like as black people, obviously. But again, like watching football, so we see like the stuff that they do over there, and you know we can kind of see like the cultural insults and stuff like that. So that's just obviously me looking at it from and reading about it from like the
outside, but
from the outside in. Yeah,
black people, they are quite racist as well.
Yeah, I've heard.
Or like Latinos even with Latinos they're racist.
Is there a difference between like Spanish and Latinos?
Yes, there is, 100%.
What's the difference, if you can say?
Well, I feel like it's more of the background of the, let's say.
Because when I think of like Latinos, I'm thinking of more like American Spanish.
Yeah,
so
like
you're
Latin American, Latinos, like that's.
But you guys speak the same language, don't know?
Yes, we do. I mean, it's slightly different, quite different sometimes. Depends from where in Latin America. Like there's words that completely change.
Oh yeah.
But I feel like they are, like their ancestors, like it's a different sort of thing. Like they have. Oh my God, how do I explain this? I'm not making sense right now. I think the Spanish from Spain, their inheritance, is that how you say it?
Yeah, that
inheritance background. It's more like the white.
Yeah.
And then them, it's more like black. Indigene, is that how you call it? Like indigena. How do you say that? I don't know how to say it. I could explain it in Spanish, but I won't do that. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like it's a different thing. Culture-wise as well, they're very different.
Okay.
Very, very different. Extremely different. I would say Moroccan culture relates more to the Latin American culture than the Spanish culture does to Latin American.
So being obviously both from, Morocco and Spain, what was it like for you, for obviously having been both of these countries? Like what was the differences obviously between the two? Did you said you experienced the the whole racism and stuff like that? Was it different? Was it similar to obviously being in Morocco as well?
Yes, that's the thing. That's the annoying part. If I go to Morocco, I will still be like the foreign, even though I speak fluent Arab. I mean Darija, which is like the Moroccan slang of Arabic. I am Moroccan though.
Yeah.
So and they will treat me like I'm the foreign one.
Yeah.
Because obviously.
That's like us being like.
And then in Spain, I'm the foreign as well. So I don't understand what's happening, guys.
Yeah, that's like also being from Jamaican heritage. Like they'll see us as much as we claim to be Jamaican. Obviously, we're born here, innit? So they'll call us like English boy.
Exactly.
My cousin's from foreign. Exactly. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? So like I get it. Obviously that completely in that regards, but I feel like we're not. I feel like we're still kind of accepted. Like they'll have like their little jokes and stuff.
I'm more accepted than in Spain, I would say.
Yeah. Is there a lot of people that look like you in Morocco, or do you just in Spain?
No.
But not in Spain either?
No.
Right, but you just got it hard. But how was your upbringing at home and stuff like that? Like what was that like?
What was what?
Your upbringing, like how you was brought up at home, how was the family home and stuff like that?
I would say my family is more like strict. My parents are strict though.
Are they quite not westernized?
No. My mom is kind of there now. at
Yeah,
least.
yeah.
Now, after like many years. My dad, no.
Okay.
He's very like, how do you say this? Like very,
Set in his ways.
yeah, like
Yeah.
you cannot change his mind even if you try your best. Like
Yeah.
you know, you do your research about it and you like, you know, you give him facts. He'll just stand there and be like, no. Like, nah.
I find it's a man thing, you know. I feel like I'm getting there. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like there's nothing that my kids or anyone can tell me. I'd be like, nah, man, you're chatting rubbish. Like, I think we're just getting on, though, innit?
Fair enough.
In it, production, we're just getting on, innit?
Maybe that. Maybe
we're just getting on.
Maybe that.
No, man, but no, that's cool, man. That's quite insightful. And like I said, you obviously being like the first person we've had on here who was from, you know, a different part of the world. So it's really nice, obviously, kind of just to hear like how like life was obviously for you, like growing up and stuff like that. So you sing.
Yes.
You sing. So what was like your introductory to music? So I ask this question to anybody that does music, anything relative to music. I always ask this question, and everyone's obviously got a story to them. So what was like, you know, what was the first song that you remember hearing and kind of just falling in love with music, if you can remember?
Yes, of course I can remember.
Oh, yes.
Don't Stop the Music by Rihanna. I remember that damn song though. I remember my brother was obsessed with Rihanna, who wasn't yet.
Yeah.
And then he would play it day and night, like day and night, 24/7. Like he wouldn't stop playing that song. And I remember being so in love with that song that I did a remix of it. I mean a remix. Like I wrote part, like obviously I took the track and I was like, okay, I'm gonna make this part of the song my part. And like obviously my brother was telling me, oh, this part is inspired in Michael Jackson. So I went back to Michael Jackson and I started listening to Michael Jackson.
Wow.
And that is when I was like, wow.
So was your house quite musically centered as well? So was it like was music always on in the home?
Yeah.
What was it? Spanish? Was it Moroccan music, or was it everything?
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Yeah.
Are your parents quite musical?
My dad is the last musical one. Even though he's very like, he likes his own type of music. Like he only listens, for example, to flamenco. He doesn't like anything else but flamenco.
Is that like reggaeton?
No, it's like, do you know La Rosalia?
Who?
Anyways, it's like the Spanish music, like the guitar.
Oh, like
the palmas,
what's his name?
You know, Camarón.
Oh, what's that guy's name?
No,
Something Iglesias. What's his name? I can't
Julio
remember.
Iglesias.
Yeah, like
Kind of
that.
thing, yeah, like he's obviously inspired on it, even though he's not Spanish. I think he's Latin American. But yeah, fine, like that kind of music. That's what my dad would listen. But the rest of the house is quite. We listen to everything.
Yeah. That is sick. Because you know, yeah, there's this this is sound like bare dumb and ignorant, but I'm just gonna say it anyway.
Yeah, just say it. It's fine.
Have you seen Coco?
Coco.
Yeah, the Disney film.
Of course, I love that movie.
I got a big up Disney, man. But yeah, like I like that movie.
I love that.
I like that gave me such like a cultural insight, and
I love Coco.
that film, yeah, with a lot of what goes on in there, is that something that you can relate to?
With my dad, I don't think my dad knows I do music.
Oh, he doesn't?
Yeah, I don't think so though.
Oh, wow.
He would respect that. He would respect my decision, but I don't think he would like it that I do music.
I want to say not new music. Would you say he wouldn't respect the kind of music that you make? Not to say that your music is like sexualized or anything like that, or you know.
There's songs coming though, so
Oh.
maybe he wouldn't like that kind of music.
Whoa.
But no, I think it's like, because obviously in his religion that he really follows, he's not really allowed the music.
Is he strong Muslim?
Yeah. So my mom is really open. Like she's Muslim as well, but she's really open. But at the same time, like my dad, he would accept it at some point. He'd be like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
But I don't think he would never like be like, oh, I'm proud that
Like
you're
supportive.
doing that.
Yeah. He may do. You don't.
He made. I'm saying like from my point of view, like
Yeah.
knowing him, I would say no.
But have you had that conversation with him?
Yes, I mean he knows I go to like record and stuff, but he doesn't know I release stuff. like for the.
I feel like
public
he
to
probably
see.
does. I feel like
No, he doesn't. He is horrible with technology.
No, but it's
Like-
it's one of them ones of like, I feel like your dad's not going to be ignorant to the fact of, okay, as much as you're recording stuff, there is stuff out there, but I just probably don't want to listen to it.
Fair enough. Okay, maybe he has, you know, like an idea or something. I don't know though.
He probably does, or he probably has heard it and hasn't.
He would have told me, my dad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. No, he would have told me that.
Okay. But like I said, like from the stuff that I've heard, I feel like it's not sexualized in any way, shape. So I feel like it is like, I would say for like parents, it is quite, you can listen to it and
Yeah,
be like,
it's okay.
okay.
For now.
So let's kind of get into, you know where the music kind of started for you. So when did you, obviously you said if you listened to Rihanna, that was the first song that you listened to where obviously where you was like, yeah, cool, like boom, I love music. So when did I wouldn't say the love for music, but when did you realize that you could sing and think, do you know what? Yeah.
You know what? I was in sixth grade. No, sixth grade is different in here in the UK.
So sixth grade.
I was like 11. I was 11 years old.
So that's like first year of secondary school here.
Okay, that's weird. We have like different.
Do you do it like how the Americans do it?
Don't know how Americans do it.
Oh.
We have like 3 years when you're like from 3 to 6, then from 6 to when you're 12, and then you have high school. That's like primary school. Then
Yeah.
From that 6 years of primary school.
So yeah, so our primary school will start from the age of 3 up until the age of like 10, 11. So that's from nursery to the 6th grade.
Okay.
So obviously depending on, because our schooling system's from September to July.
Yeah, it's the same. I mean,
Yeah.
ours is June actually.
From what,
From
September to June. Yeah, so ours is from September to July. Obviously depending on when your birthday falls, you can either be the youngest in the year and the oldest in the year. So you can potentially start secondary school like from the age of 11, but your birthday is like, for example,
Like in a couple months.
Yeah.
I finished primary school when I was 11 because my birthday is in November, but obviously I was about to be 12. So like, doesn't make sense.
Okay, yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So I was like 11.
Yeah.
And I remember we were in class, and on the last semester of that year, they bring you a person, like they're still studying at uni, so they bring them as like practice.
Yeah.
Like that. And he used to play the guitar, so he was playing. What's the name of the song? I forgot the name of the song. Fuck. It's Alicia Keys and Alejandro Sanz. Looking for Paradise. That's the name.
I don't think I've heard that one.
So basically, he was playing on the guitar, and
Yeah.
like me and my friend, we were just like singing around. He's like, "Oh, I think you can sing." And I was like, "What? What do you mean, sir? Like, I love music, but what do you mean?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "No. I think like, can you like do it louder? I'll tell you." So we started singing. He showed us the lyrics, blah blah, and he's like, "You can actually sing." And I was like, "I can sing." Okay, I didn't know that. So that's when I noticed I could actually potentially sing. Obviously, you have to practice and develop your voice and find yourself.
So from when you heard that, sorry to cut you, from when you heard that, did you go home and be like,
Yeah, of course. I went crazy though. I went crazy. No.
Yeah.
Trust me, my mom was tired of me at that point. I was like, "Oh, mom, I can sing." Someone told me I can sing.
Yeah.
Like, shut up. Like, you can't sing. I was like, yeah, I can. Listen. Yeah,
so what was like the next course of action? So from the next day, what was you kind of like doing consistently throughout like your moments of realizing you could sing?
So at the beginning, not much, to be honest. I didn't have confidence enough to like, do anything. But I used to play karaoke a lot on like home. Basically, you just write karaoke.
Oh,
and then
karaoke.
sing,
Yeah,
and then
okay,
you
yeah.
sing on that. Basically, I used to do all Adele songs.
I swear.
I went straight hard, like Adele, like the biggest, Adele. Okay. So yeah, I used to do that a lot. And then when I went to high school, that's when I started realizing I could actually potentially sing in front of people. So I got inscribed. I don't know how to say that. So like the musical team at school.
Oh, like enrolled. Yeah.
Yeah. So I used to sing on like the Peace Day, like stuff like that, the Women's Day.
Also, like
In
your
front of my
year group and stuff like that, and big assemblies and stuff like that.
Like bigger stuff, like even in front of parents of kids, like big days.
Because when we how we used to do I say how we used to do when we used to go to school, yeah. When we used to find out that there was somebody that could sing and stuff like that, we'd always be like, they can sing. like in the playground. Yeah, I beg you sing for us. I beg you sing for us.
They
Was
did that.
was that like for you in school as well?
Yeah, but obviously by my friends, like not everyone, but by my friends.
Okay, so and obviously you started obviously singing in like your school assemblies and stuff like that. So what was like the next, big thing for you, like after singing in front of like your year group and your school peers and stuff like that? Did you, I don't know, go into like any arts and crafts, like not arts and crafts, but like any like theatre schools or any like?
I actually sung on the theatre of like the graduation of the school, but like that was big.
Oh, sick!
Like for me,
yeah.
At the moment, like that was like wow, there's more than like 300 people here. Like I was just.
So they was really respecting your thing.
More than respect, I don't think there was nobody else. There was people who sung. I don't think nobody had the guts to do it in front of people.
So in your opinion, out of all the people that you felt could sing, did you feel like, you was either like the best or did they kind of pick you because you was like the most confident out of the bunch?
I would say that. I would say because like I would put myself there like, hey, yo, look, I would like to do that. Like I would put myself there. I don't think they chose me.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Oh, okay. So you put yourself forward.
Yeah, like, hey, it's me. Hey, can I sing? Yeah.
So any opportunity for you to sing, you kind of just took it?
There, yeah.
Oh, wow. So you was kind of just like...
I mean, by then I was like 15, 16. So I was like, gaining confidence.
Yeah.
At that point.
And was you doing like, was you going to like a lot of like open mic nights and talent stuff like growing up as well?
No.
None at all?
No. I lived in Malaga is quite a small city, like, so there was not a lot of chances, let's say that.
Yeah.
That's why when I came to London, it was like, wow.
A lot. Did you do the busking stuff?
I do, yeah.
You do it now as well?
Yes. Sometimes when I find a little time, though.
Yeah. Keep an instrument?
I can play the guitar, but I don't do that in public because, well, I'm not amazing at playing that. Let's say that, like.
But again, if you can do it to the point where it's good enough for you and you're gonna get what you can out of it,
I
do you know
like
what I mean?
6 chords and like I know how to play a couple songs, like 10 songs.
I mean, that's more than the average player. I can't play guitar for shit. Like,
fair enough.
Like I look like an absolute. If you gave me a guitar and told me to hold it, I'd look like an absolute weirdo. Like, you know the episode of Friends where. So obviously when you came, how old was you when you came over here?
17.
17. And did you come with family? Did you come by yourself?
I came on holidays.
And you ain't been back since? Oh shit, maybe you shouldn't cut that part out.
It's true.
We'll cut that part out.
Why?
I mean, you came on holiday?
Yeah.
And you're still on holiday?
No.
Oh, so
I came on holiday and I liked it, so I stayed.
Did you go back and then come back, or did you just stay?
No, I stayed, and then I went back like after a couple months.
Oh,
so I enrolled in uni, so like.
Okay. Oh.
And then I called my mom and I was like, "Yo,
I'm staying."
I'm staying. And then they followed. They came here.
Okay. So what was your like when you
on holiday still?
No, because it's how you said it. Like I came on holiday and I was like,
came on holiday and I stayed.
Yeah, but even just saying that, it's like, Ross, what, are you still on holiday? Like, do you know what I mean, bro?
Who's on holidays for 4 years, though?
Hey, boy.
Who the fuck does that?
Listen, there's people calling on the trucks. Of course, people doing the maddest in it, but we won't get into that. But it's possible.
Yeah, that ain't me, though.
Oh, that's good then. Disclaimer, it's not her. She's got her papers.
Yeah.
She's here, innit? She's out here.
Sorry.
She's out here. So obviously when you first came over here now, obviously in being actually, have you ever been to the UK prior to obviously coming here at 17? Yeah. No, so you had like no. So what was like your what's it called? Like what was you kind of like anticipating when you found out you was coming over here? I'm assuming you probably like read stuff in like the media and watch things and stuff like that, because normally when you go abroad and you tell people, are you from the UK, from London, I know like now they'll be like, oh, I watched this and I listen to this person, and do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Was it like that for you as well?
No, I would like to say I'm a little more cultured.
Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't think it was that. I thought it was a big city, which I liked. I thought there was a lot of cultures and like
Yeah.
different, you know, people from different places of the world.
Yeah.
I knew that.
So you
but
didn't-
I didn't really have expectations or like,
Yeah.
you know, I didn't know much about it, but
Mm.
I didn't fall on the topics. So like,
So when you came, did you, you know, was it quite, do you feel like it was quite easy for you to settle in?
no,
So,
I
okay.
didn't understand shit what people was talking. And I did have my base English. No, I wasn't understanding anything at all. People were talking to me and I was just like, what?
But no, normally when you know, go are doing the schooling abroad, do you not learn English?
No. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
I did speak English. It's just like your accent. It's just like the accents here are really, let's say, complicated to understand.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if they speak fast.
Yeah.
Obviously now, yeah. Even I couldn't understand you before.
Yeah,
sometimes.
we fucked up the English language, but obviously we've done it more for like on a Morse code kind of.
Fair enough,
Do you know what
fair
I'm
enough.
saying? Like if we're in let's say we're in a room of like 20 people from like bare different backgrounds. Obviously, I'm gonna know who the people are from where I'm from just by,
The way they speak.
just by saying certain things. Like someone could say something, I'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, he's from where I'm from, and then we can obviously like talk, and we're talking, but not everyone around us is necessarily gonna understand what we're talking about.
Fair enough.
Do you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah. So, what was like, you know, what was that first week for you being in the UK? Like,
I was lost as shit though. I was really lost.
Yeah.
Really lost. I couldn't understand, you know, like central London, right? Like where Oxford Circus is. I couldn't understand which way was Piccadilly, which way was Regent Street. I couldn't understand because like they all look the same for me. Like the right, the left, the front, they all look the same.
It's busy.
So I was just like going around places and I was just like, oh my God, I was here before. I was just so lost.
Yeah.
I would literally go rounds for like hours
Yeah.
until I know where my tube station is or my bus is. So I was like, no, really lost. People were nice, to be honest. Like that's something
Eventually.
I liked. No, fair enough. Now with time, I got to know that it's more of fakeness than niceness, but fair enough. Like you would stop someone in the street and they will be like really helpful. Like, oh yeah, you should do this. Like they're really nice. But when you start working and like you start, you know, knowing more people, it's more of a fake.
Yeah, you can kind of get the gist of what people are like and can suss out who are the genuine and the disingenuine
Fair
people.
enough, yes.
So what was your, like, well, see, when you came, did you kind of have like a goal with regards to your music at all?
I did apply for The Voice, UK.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
before I came to the UK.
I swear, how did that go?
I missed the email. They did accept me though, but I missed the email where they told me to go to the audition.
Silly Billy.
Yeah. Yeah.
How did you manage to miss the email?
So I don't know.
Was you on the flight and you had no reception? That's the only excuse you can say. I was on the flight, had no reception.
Let's go with that then. Let's go with that.
How long is a flight from Spain to the UK?
Nothing, like 2 hours and a half.
So you couldn't respond in 2 hours.
He's roasting me.
No, it's just me obviously getting to know like your journey and stuff like that. So so what was like your first music link up when you was over here? What was like I won't say who, but what was like the first kind of like people you kind of got involved with regards to doing music?
It was quite random. I'm trying to remember if that was the first one. Yeah, I would say that was the first one. Basically, I used to work in a restaurant, and one of the managers, whatever, had a friend who had like a studio, and like I don't even remember his name though. That's rude.
That's fine. You don't have to shout him out.
Like no, I'm saying that's kind of rude. I don't remember his name. Whatever.
I'm sure he'll watch this and be like, "It was me."
Probably though, probably. Yeah, so basically he just invited me to his studio and apparently he had like a label or something.
Okay.
But it didn't really work out. He would tell me that I couldn't sing.
You couldn't sing.
Yeah. He would tell me you should stick to like rapping or like, you know, do some dembow or something.
Sound like a mad hater, boy.
I don't even rap though. Like what do you want me to? Yeah, no. But it didn't really work out. So.
Maybe for the best.
Maybe for the best.
Maybe for the best. So how would you like you know, see, you've been doing like the music thing for like what now?
Recording or
music? Like music in general.
How old am I? 21. So 10 years, I would say.
About 10 years. So do you remember the first song you ever made?
Yes, oh my God, that's a horrible song.
Is it an English song?
No.
It's a Spanish song?
It's a Spanglish song.
Spanglish. I need to hear that.
No.
You know you're sending that to me, innit?
You don't want to hear that.
I do.
You'll be roasting me for like 2
Nah, I genuinely got to hear it now. You can't just, you've got to send that to me.
I might though. I'll see.
Okay. We'll talk about it after. So what was that like for you? Obviously, that whole process.
I was obsessed with that song. Obviously, I hear it now and I'm like, what the fuck? But I really like that song. I remember I was like, wow, I was really proud. Like,
Yeah.
That's the first song. Oh my God, like I'm amazing. Like it sounds great. Production is great.
Yeah.
Spoiler, it wasn't great. Also, I was quite intimidated by the mic. Like I would sing perfectly without it. I mean, perfectly. Like I would sing confidently without it.
Yeah.
They would put me on the room where the mic is and everything, and I'll start singing, and like it was terrible.
How old was you then?
17.
Oh, 17 still. And that was like your first experience, obviously being in a studio, the whole studio setup. Yeah. And it was you said it was like, what was it overwhelming for you?
Yeah, I was intimidated by the mic. That's kind of weird, but yeah, I was like, wow, like, what am I supposed to do here? Like, you should just sing. Yeah, fine. That's what they would tell me, but it wasn't coming out of me. I was just like, I don't know, overwhelmed. Let's say that.
Yeah. But now you're past all of that now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you love studio now.
Yes, I love studio.
Is that your home away from home?
Yeah, it's my way to vent.
Yeah. So with regards to like your sound, how would you describe your sound, and what genre of music do you kind of associate and affiliate yourself with?
I would say I'm more on the side of the R&B, even like pop kind of genre. But I do have actually coming out in like a couple months. I don't know the exact date yet. And Afrobeat, and I have like Latin as well. Yeah. So I would say I'm more like I like trap, but melodic trap, like trap soul as well.
Okay.
That's nice.
Like a don't want to say Bryson.
Yeah.
Bryson Tiller.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kind of. Let's say that.
I won't even say he's trap soul though.
Like who does that? Kelani sometimes does.
Yeah.
Like trap soul. Does she? Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
Like just like a hard person, just on the R&B thing.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be me. If I could sing, I'd be that.
You just said you could. You see, you can't. I knew it. And then he's like,
sorry,
I could.
Sorry. I said that to make you feel good, innit? I didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? So, remember, it's about you, innit? I didn't want to.
I was right.
You know what I'm saying? But like, as I can sing, because I'm a singer. No, I'm joking. But no, if I could sing like sick, I'd feel like that'd be me. I'd be that like, yo. I'd be that guy. That like roughneck, gritty, but you put a microphone and I'm just harmonizing on a rude boy thing. Like, I'd make R&B diss tracks. I'd make R&B diss tracks. What? No. So you say you associate yourself obviously being like an R&B singer. So you said obviously Rihanna was like your first introductory into music. What was like the first R&B song that you heard to where you said, this is the kind of music that I want to make, if you can remember?
I think it was a TLC song.
No Scrubs.
Yeah. I think, no, it was, no, Waterfalls. That's the song. Waterfalls.
Do you know what, yes? I got a quick funny story, sorry. So that song, you seen the video, innit? Yeah. Yes. So when I heard this song growing up, I thought they used to say, don't go Jason Waterfall, because there's a bit where a man just disappears. So I thought he was Jason.
I'm not sure if I should like laugh, cry, or
no, genuine. I thought he was, because the man disappears.
How old were you again?
Oh, how old was I?
I hope you were young.
I was young. It might have been primary school. What year? I beg you check what year that song came out, please. I was quite young, but it's not until I kind of heard the song and was
like, oh,
it's Chasing Waterfalls. Because what year did it say? I thought it was 90. Okay, so when it came out, I was 4 years old. So
I mean, I listened to it. I wasn't born.
Yeah, so I listened to it. Yeah, probably when I was about maybe like 9, 10. So I thought it.
Still no excuse though. Like,
no, but again, when you're young, you don't really deep lyrics like that. Do you know what I'm saying? You just sing and you sing the lyrics to how you hear it. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I'm saying? So for me, it was their bad. They didn't enunciate.
Fair enough.
They didn't enunciate. They got, you know what I mean?
You say so.
That's just my excuse,
You
innit?
say
So
so.
it's not until I looked at the lyrics and said, don't go chasing waterfalls. I was like, okay, that makes sense. I'm thinking, who's Jason, bruv? Who's Jason? But yeah, so you heard that song and you, off the back of that, you was like, yeah, boom, I want to make music.
Like,
I want to make this kind of music.
I fell in love with the melody. Same like when I heard some of Beyonce's songs, I was just like, I was paying attention more to, rather than the main vocal, to like what was happening on the background of the song.
Yeah.
So that just made me fall in love with R&B, and like I went to, I was just like, okay, this is something I would like to do, something that I would be really interested in doing, because I feel like I fit in
that genre.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I like R&B. That's my thing. So
then when I heard Chris Brown, I just just like, fine.
Wet in the knicker panty. Mad.
I didn't say that.
No, it's cold. He's my guy. He's hard. He's cold. He's sick.
He is though.
He's
amazing.
He's dope. I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Who's a better dancer? Chris Brown or Jason Derulo? Because Jason Derulo's hard.
Chris Brown.
See what I'm saying?
Chris
Just
Brown.
think.
Chris Brown.
Big man ting, yeah?
Chris Brown.
I listen, like I said, man, Chris is my guy, 50 grand in it. Jason Derulo's hard at dancing.
Yeah, he's good too.
He will give Chris Brown a run for his money.
No.
Big man ting.
No.
I swear down,
Nope.
bro.
No.
I promise you. You listen, don't sleep on Derulo, innit?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that Chris
Yeah,
Brown is
but
better.
cause that's your like
My opinion.
no, it's not your opinion. You're talking from like you're a stan. You're a stan. That's cool. But I'm telling you, Derulo's hard. Big man ting.
Well, that's your opinion.
I've only recently come around to this. I love Chris. What will mess
fine.
what will mess
I
up
can be
Derulo?
objective.
What will mess up Derulo? The moment Chris Brown does a backflip, it's long. Big man ting. The moment Chris Brown does a backflip, it's curtains.
I know.
It's curtains. But Chris Brown's cold. He's hard.
Yeah.
But yeah. So carry on now.
Yeah, I was just saying. The moment I heard Chris Brown, I was just like,
Yeah.
it made me more obsessed with
Yeah.
R&B.
Because on your TikTok, that's all you rinse.
What?
On your TikTok, you rinse. Like I feel like a lot of your thing is breezy.
You dropped my TikTok here. Yeah.
Don't worry, we're gonna put the socials there.
No. Instagram's fine, not TikTok.
No, I mean, they're gonna find you. She's on TikTok, but I'm not gonna tell you what it is. But you'll find it.
I'm not on TikTok.
I'll put it in the description.
I'm gonna block him. on TikTok, like,
You can't block me. You have to block everyone.
I'm gonna delete the account.
Okay.
You know what? Funny thing, you said that. You know the song "Under the Influence," right? That it went viral. I knew it from 2019 when the album came out. Like I was obsessed with that song already. Like if you see it on my liked songs,
Yeah.
it's like from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And funny how people are like, "Oh, such a banger! Oh, you didn't know about it before."
Do you? I'm like that as well. Yeah. I'm that kind of person. Yeah. When I hear a song, I want to be the first one to hear it, and then I want to put people on and tell people. And then when I'm starting to hear it, everyone's like, "Oh, this is my tune." I'm just like, I've been rinsing that.
I know all the lyrics. I did a remake. Like, like I already, I know the song so well. Like, I'm kind of bored of the song already. Like, you just discovered it. So.
It gets like that. So back to you now with your music. How is that going? So you've recently released, you've done a video to your song. What's the name of the song for the people? Losing Control. What is that about? Who are you talking to?
Okay.
And where was the inspiration for that? Because everyone that's got a song, they're talking to and about somebody. Yeah. Always. It can never be, I just woke up.
Like,
I just felt true. Like, nah.
It's true.
Who are you talking to?
At least if you want it to be a good song or like a song that people will be related to, it has to be from the fields. It has to be like something that you're actually feeling in that moment.
Definitely.
That's why if I'm going through something at that moment, I would like to jump in the studio because I know I'm going to be transmitting that message.
Yeah. Do you feel like there's like a window though? Do you feel like
creativity has a window?
Yeah. So I was going to say, like, 100%. Do you feel like there's like a certain time period of the moment you feel something, it's like, I need to be in studio by this time so I can, you know, make
the best out of it.
Yeah.
True. Yeah. 100%.
Okay. So yeah. So tell us about your song.
So I actually recorded that. Fucking hell. I recorded that last year.
Oh, mad.
Like December. No, actually. No. Yeah. It was like December because I went to like 2 sessions. So it was like one in December, one beginning of January.
Mm-mm.
So it was like a long time ago. And then I filmed it in March. So long time ago as well.
Yeah.
The song is about basically everyone. I feel like everyone should be like relating to the song at least at some point of their life, where you know you're losing control. You have no control about some things, but you still carry on with it.
Yeah.
Like that's why on the video there's a car.
Yeah.
And the car symbolizes me. That's why I'm talking to it. Probably people are like, why the fuck are you talking to a car? That car symbolizes me, and it simply symbolizes me because like you can lose control in a car even though you have the
control.
You could control it, but you still lose. You can still lose control of it.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm talking to myself. That's the meaning of the car thing. And like basically the meaning of the song, even though it sounds like a negative, not negative, but like you're drowning and blah blah blah. I feel like it's more a positive impact. That's at least what I'm trying to tell people. Like you can still be losing control and let it go because sometimes there's no way that you can handle it.
Yeah.
And then you can grab the control later. I mean,
well, that's
control comes and goes.
That's what Anna said in Frozen. Let it go. Let it go. Sometimes you just gotta let it go.
I'm gonna kill this man.
No, I'm joking. Now that's sick, man. That's a sick concept. So what was like the writing and creative process, obviously, when making that song? Like, so where was you? What was you doing at that moment as to where it you was inspired to make that song?
I was home, and I remember I just had a really bad day, like at that kind of day that you just like you want to go and sleep and like not talk to anyone. And I was like, you know what? I need to vent. I really need to vent. So the way I write songs is I vent without rhyming or anything. I just literally write everything that I'm thinking at the moment, and then I structure it. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then like I take out the words that make sense for me, and then I start rhyming with them. Like what could rhyme, what could not. So basically, I literally wrote that song in 2 hours.
Oh, mad.
Obviously, there was some changes added to it by my producer. So it was like, oh, we could change this.
The lyrics?
Yeah, like we could change this. Like we could say this to another, like from another perspective. Like we could change it a little bit. Not obviously the whole song.
Yeah.
Some parts that I'm not an English fully speaker, so I need this. So you're like just helping me out.
Sorry to cut you. What's that like in terms of you not being able to speak like very fluent English? So how
I do speak fluent English though.
You do,
Sir.
No, but you was talking about like trying to. No. But when I say fluent, like you're still.
I'm not native.
Yeah, but like if you're still trying to explain something, you will say something like, "I can explain it in Spanish, but I can't say it in English."
Because I could do the same thing with Spanish. Sometimes, again, I told you I speak so many languages that my brain.
Yeah.
Sometimes I could say in Arabic, and then sometimes I can say in English.
Oh,
like you have to see me speaking to my family, just you would understand shit. Like
yeah,
go from another language to other.
Yeah.
I was gonna speak Spanish right now. You see, I'm forcing myself not to, but when I'm speaking Spanish, I force myself not to drop English words in it.
Yeah.
Weird.
Not necessarily. I mean, it just comes obviously like being multilingual in it. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think for the people that I've kind of come across obviously throughout my life who do speak more than one language, the most common thing that they will say is like, "Oh, how do you guys say it in English? Like I can say it in this." Do you know what I'm saying? So that's why I was basically saying like, did you ever have like that memory block of trying to, write something that you necessarily couldn't say in English, but you knew how to obviously say it in Spanish? But if you're around people that don't necessarily speak the same language as you, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, has that ever happened to you? And if it did, like, how did that?
When writing a song, I let it flow. So I let it be like, okay, so if I cannot say it this way, I'm gonna make a Spanglish song then, which is what I'm working on right now. So like, if there's some parts of the song that would make sense in Spanish, because in that moment English didn't, come out for a reason, right? So I'll just leave the Spanish there and work around it.
Okay, that's pretty much like what Burna Boy done in what's that song? Last. I keep telling people, bro. Yeah, I'm like 3 songs away from being fully Nigerian.
Oh, me too.
Swear down.
At least you can look Nigerian.
Big man ting. Give me like 3 more tracks, bruv.
I love Rema. Have you heard of Rema? I'm obsessed with Rema.
Nah, do you know who my guy is? Well, there's 2 of them. The 2 people that I'm really rocking with is CK
Okay.
and Adekunle Gold.
I never heard of him.
They're Afrobeat artists, yeah, but they can make like Afro R&B, and it's
Afro R&B.
I'm gonna play some of their tracks, yeah.
That sounds amazing.
Oh
Afro
my days. There's one song by CK, yeah. It's the most beautiful song ever. It is the most beautiful song ever. Like, I listen to this song back to front every day. Cold. But yeah, like I said, I'm 3 songs away from being Nigerian fully.
Cool.
Fully.
Don't be.
We won't get into that. Not today.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, big up all the Nigers out there, don't it? My people, them. Come on. So yeah, so what's going on currently with you now musically? You got the music video out. You said you got an Afrobeat song coming. What else you got going on?
Well, to be honest, not much. I mean, I'm just recording many songs.
Yeah.
Just, again, letting it flow. I'm actually planning. It's not thinking, it's already a plan. To make an album, to basically drop an album. But it will be like a really short one, like a 7-song album.
Okay.
So that's on the plan already.
Okay. Do you how many songs have you written in like a day or in a week or so?
It really depends on that week, but I would say like 3 songs a week.
Yeah. And have you got like a lot of songs that you've written that you haven't recorded yet?
Yeah, many actually, many.
Many. And have you got like an idea as to how you want them to sound on a track?
Yes, I do. Most of the times, if you see my conversation with my producer, I'll be sending him like, because I'm a night person, right? I instantly feel awake at night and like creative at night. So I'll be literally texting him at 3 a.m. and be like, oh, do you think like I'll send him the lyrics and like send him literally voice notes of me doing the melody I want him to like work on, and he'd be like, fucking weirdo, like why
go
are you
to
texting
sleep.
me at 3 a.m.? Like, are you alright? Like, can you text me in normal hours? And I'm just like, well, you're awake, so
let's get to work.
Exactly. You're awake. Like, why are you complaining though? Why are you calling me a weirdo? You're awake anyways. But yeah, all my conversations with him are like that. So
That's good, man. And is he quite like, does he like push you as well to kind of be like?
Yeah, he does actually.
Yeah,
she does. He does music himself, so like.
What is like
he's an artist as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
He sings.
Yeah.
Have you not got a song together?
No, we haven't. We were about to on one of my tracks. It was one of my tracks. Like, I went to the studio and he really liked the vibe of the song. He was about to jump on it, but like this is too. We have to plan it better. Let's say. So
yeah.
we will eventually. Yeah.
Can I get on one of your tracks? I'll do like the like in Boys to Men, yeah, there's that guy with the deep voice like girl. I'll do that bit, innit? I'll do like the little interlude bit.
No thanks.
No. Raw boy, shut that ship down.
No thank you though.
Why not?
Even though you can sing, so I don't want you to like take my spotlight. Like, steal my thunder.
I mean, I'll have like a maybe like an 8 bar.
I don't want you to steal my thunder though. You're too good.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, maybe that's for the best.
Yeah,
maybe that's for the best.
I'm actually scared.
Don't worry about it. So you say you want to do an album. What else obviously is on the bucket list of things for you to wanting to do?
So, well, I don't know if you know, I'm a dancer as well.
No, I don't know that. Let's get into that. Let's get into that. We missed that part. Wow. So you're a dancer?
Yes.
What kind of dancing?
So I do hip hop, high heels, and I did contemporary as well.
Hip hop, what's high heels? I mean, that's...
So basically it's a mix of contemporary and like sexy dance, let's say that, with heels. which sounds more complicated than it actually.
Do you know, I've seen that stuff here, and the kind of hills I see the women win, I'm like, how do you lot not buck up? You lost ankles.
I know.
Have you hurt your foot? Like, have you hurt yourself?
No, not yet. At least that's not wood. But fine.
Touch wood. So when did you learn to dance? Or how long you been dancing for?
My mom is a dancer.
Swear.
Yes. So I remember Sundays was a big day for me though. Like my mom is a belly dancer.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Like an amazing one when I tell you like
belly dancing when it's done like properly.
Properly, exactly. My mom had like full costumes.
Is
like,
it
crazy though?
With the
But she would do it home. Like, obviously she's a hijabi, whatever. But like you should see, like bro, it's mind blowing.
do you know I went to when I went to where did I go? I went Egypt like years. Yeah, I went Egypt years ago, and then we was out, and then we was we was out in Egypt, and then we was eating. I was at a shisha place, and obviously they had like dances and stuff like that. Come on, it was Egypt, come on. And then there was like dancers there, and yeah, the belly dancing thing. I was like, yo, this is sick. Like that belly rock, like.
Exactly like that.
I wish I could, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I could do that. That is good. Like stomach muscle control, and that's proper dancing.
Exactly.
Like that's a mad thing. Like I thought. Do you know what? Yeah, you know that what's that is it Shakira and Shakira? Beyonce, they do it in there, innit? But I feel like they don't do it how like the Egyptian
even though
women
Shakira
do it.
does, simply because she is half Lebanese.
Even still, yeah, even hips don't lie. I feel like she weren't really hipping. I'm not gonna lie, big man thing. I feel like nah. From what when I was in Egypt, I saw this thing up close and personal.
You can see this in London as well, by the way.
Yeah, but I'd rather go obviously to where it's originated from, so I can get the authentic. Not to disregard anyone from London, do your thing, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? But like I said, when I saw what I saw in Egypt, I just remembered that video. I was like, yeah, Shakira, you're cool, but sis over here is cold. Like that's hips don't lie. You get me? Right now, you're telling a little bit of porky still, but
he likes to roast.
You get me? Nah, I'm not even trying to roast, man. I'm even, again, it's my opinion. It's not fact. It's not fact. But it's my opinion.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but you say you dance. You said your mum dances.
Exactly.
So do you you don't dance in your new music video?
Not yet, because obviously anything that I released made sense. Like obviously.
Yeah. So are you gonna release like a choreography?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna be excited to see that still. That should be good. Are you gonna do that? All of it? Are you gonna do the contemporary, the hills, the hip hop thing? Or have you not really planned it out yet?
I haven't planned it out properly though, but I don't think I could fit everything. Let's say that.
Do you feel like you can dance and sing? 'Cause that's not easy.
Oh my God, I did that once, and
that is energy.
Now I understand why they have like the backup voices. Like I swear, it just doesn't. No, where's your like my breath is just not.
Yeah,
you can't actually do it unless you practice for like a long time.
Yeah, I think the more you do it, the more your body becomes like accustomed to it. But it's a hard thing, and not a lot of people. I feel like there's like a real handful of people. I feel like the people that have it under wraps, so Michael Jackson, Chris Brown, and Beyonce, and Usher.
Yeah, Usher is a good dancer.
I think nobody else can maintain their singing voice.
Ariana Grande.
She can't dance though.
She can dance. She does.
Maybe not to like a.
I mean, not at their level. Not at their level.
Nah.
Not at their level. But like, she can still dance. And like, what's her name? What's the other girl? There's another person that can actually dance and maintain the voice. But even them that you're mentioning them, if you notice, they don't sing fully when they are dancing. Obviously.
No, but they will sing like, for example, if you looked at Beyonce's homecoming, not her tour, but her show at, was it Coachella? Where I can't remember. It was, but it's that big performance where she had like the band and all that kind of stuff. That was a long show, but she still managed to keep her voice. Like her voice was consistent throughout. Chris Brown at Wireless done the thing, kept his voice. You know what I'm saying, throughout. So it's not even just like you've got to be able to your voice has got to be able to like maintain. Like you can be like proper, like ready to pass out.
Literally, after that they just go and like die.
Yeah, so that's again, that's not everybody can do that.
Handle that.
Nobody can do that. And again, is that something that you feel like you're gonna want to train yourself up to do, or you're just gonna be just the you and the mic and have your dances and do the maybe a little Mary J, little shimmy shoulder?
No.
Okay.
No. not that type of person. No. Not that type of artist.
But no, man, like this is sick, man. I'm really excited obviously to hear more from you. Like I said, R&B is my favorite genre, and I take that genre like very, very serious. Okay. I'm not saying it to put
like,
you off.
No, I'm saying like you judge it really like.
Yeah, like I listen
like fully, like
I listen to music, and like I said, R&B is my bag. As a DJ, like I'm very eclectic, sorry, very multi-genred. But if somebody said, yeah, boom, what was R&B set? What? I'm going in new stuff, old stuff. Cause that's my bag in it, and I think that's just obviously where a lot of music kind of originated from anyway. Exactly. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like R&B was the birth of pretty much
all the genres,
every genre in any language. Do you know what I mean?
Makes sense.
So, like I said, I will be listening like very, very, very intently. I'm not going to criticize.
It's like I'm listening.
No. I'm not going to criticize. Also, I'll voice my opinions.
I'll give you some feedback.
Yeah, I'll give you some feedback. I'm not going to knock you too tough. But again, I'm just one person. And it's not that, I'm saying this stuff to be mean or horrible. I'm just saying this stuff because I feel like I know what you're capable of, and I want you to really thrive in that. Do you know what I'm saying? Because
so you're looking out for me.
Yeah, you're under, and this is the common denominator thing when I say to everybody, anyone that comes here, I say this, and you're gonna hear it too. You're under the microscope.
Huh?
Do you know what that means? In science class? Yeah. So
I know what a microscope is.
Okay, yeah, sorry. No, cause you was like, huh?
Yeah, but like it doesn't make sense. I'm under the microscope.
So basically, I'm looking at you closely. That's the analogy. Oh my God. I'm looking at you closely.
That's what I didn't understand. Like, who's looking at the microscope?
I'm looking at, yeah.
That's what I meant by the, huh?
You're the, whatever you want to call it, in the glass.
I'm the bacteria.
I'm glad you said that. I wanted to say it. I wanted to say it, yeah, but I didn't want to be rude. I was going to say you're the bacteria. But
that's what you look at though.
I know, but I didn't want to say it. I know,
but that's what you meant.
I know.
Thought of it?
Yeah, but I didn't say it. I
knew you thought of it.
No, but I was trying to think of a nicer word. Like you're the substance between the two glasses in the microscope, and I'm just looking. I'm not really helping myself, am I? Right now, I mean, I didn't say it.
It's fine.
I didn't say it, but yeah, you're that. And I'm the scientist looking at you really intently through the.
Bottom line, he's a scientist and I'm a bacteria.
No, bottom line is I'm going to be paying very, very close attention to everything that you do. Because like I said, you wouldn't be here if I didn't really fucks with you, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I really want you to thrive, especially in that genre, because I felt the way that genre is now, especially in this country, the ceiling was flawed. The ceiling was very, very flawed, meaning obviously like the ceiling was very, very low. So you had a lot of people that were going abroad and then obviously coming back. Now, there's a lot of like, R&B advocates. Obviously, I want to throw myself in there. There's other, big DJs and big platforms and stuff like that are really kind of like helping pushing the ceiling. I'm saying that, and there's also a lot of artists as well from the UK. So like I said, I kind of want you to really thrive in that movement as well.
Cool.
So yeah, man. Like,
thank you.
No, sick, man. Sick. So we will definitely have you here again. When? Not for now. Obviously, we want you to do your thing. We're gonna see, not in a bad way.
Not for now.
No, in a bad way. There's gonna be like a nice gap to obviously
you can
see
see
the
some-
progress. Do you know what I'm saying? So we can obviously look back to, you know, from how things were when you first came to obviously how things are going to be for you, obviously, in the near future. So yeah, man, if you just want to plug yourself, let the people know how and where they can find you.
Me?
Yes, you.
No. Where am I supposed to say though?
Shout out your Insta, wherever, anything. How do people can find you, get in contact with you if they want to listen to you, even if they want to be like, oh, I make music, I want to do a song with you.
I don't know though. I don't know.
You don't have socials.
I do, but like, how am I supposed to say it? Like, oh, just follow me on my Instagram.
Just like that. And your Instagram is...
Sorry. It's just like, it's weird. I've never done this. Like
But this is cool. Get used to it. Because like I said, you're going to get to a point where like, you know, this is going to be a big studio. You'll have like 10, 15 camera people, makeup lady. Do you know what I'm saying?
I might be shy at this point. I thought I
No,
wasn't.
this is preparing you. This is preparing you.
Fair enough.
It's coming,
I have
manifest
to
it.
look at the camera or something, or like just
With you, you got to look at that one right there.
the one in front of me, or the one.
That
in
one
front
right there. That middle
Cool.
one.
Well, you can follow me on my Instagram. It's KENZA K, so you'll find me there.
And how we spelling Kenza?
So it's, well, my name normally is KENZA, but on my Instagram it's KEENZA. So
Kenza K?
yeah.
KEENZA K. Kenza K. And again, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for inviting me again.
And we cannot wait to have you back here again. Cannot wait to hear this album that you got coming out soon.
Working still, so not really in there. I might drop some singles before that. Well, I might not. I am going to drop 2 singles before the album. So, you know, just stay tuned. I'm trying so hard to breathe. I know I'm not here to please. Time passes, I don't play by your rules. I'm not anymore a fool. Losing control, don't know where to go. Is it you? Is it me? I don't know. I wanna know. Losing control, don't know where to go. Is it you? Is it me? I don't know. I wanna know. A room full of people, but I still feel empty. They talk behind my back, but on my face are friendly. Yeah. Been giving you my best. Life shouldn't be a test, but it's a mess. I feel like I am caged. I have no escape. I need a little air. I'm trying to adjust for people that don't care. They don't give a damn. I'm so tired of pleasing. I'm faking again. I'm drowning on your light. You said, still don't give a fuck. Too late. I made up my mind. I'm one of a kind. Decided to leave the past behind. I'm trying so hard to breathe. I know I'm not here to please. Time passes, I don't play by your rules. I'm not anymore a fool. Losing control, don't know where to go. Is it you? Is it me? I don't know. I wanna know. Losing control, don't know where to go. Is it you? Is it me? I don't know. I wanna know. Is it you? Is it me? Is it you? Is it me?